Welcome to the channel. This episode of the Little Plant Guide is on the peace lily. This plant belongs to the Ariaceae family. In the plant world, it is called the Spathiphyllum. It is more commonly called peace lily, spade flower, white sails, among other names. The peace lily is native to the tropical regions of the Americas and Southeast Asia. The plant has long oval-shaped leaves that grow from a central rosette. Some variety has lance-shaped leaves. The most common variety of peace lily has dark, glossy green foliage. Variegated varieties like the domino, for example, has a marbled mixture of white and deep green leaves, and a rare variety called Picasso has variegation that appears like paint strokes. The plant grows in clumps. When the plant matures, new growth comes from the roots up rather than the stem of the mother plant. These baby plants or crowns appear as smaller, younger clumps around the mother plant. The plant can typically grow up to 4 feet tall and about the same spread. Some varieties, like the peace lily sensation, for example, can grow up to 6 feet tall and wide. Just one of the great qualities of the peace lily is that it will flower freely indoors, and the blooms can last longer than a month, even a couple of months. The flowers feature a white spathe on long stems. After a week, the pure white flower changes to pale green. It may be these white flowers waving like white flags that gave it a common name, peace lily. Cut off spent flowers at the base of the stem to keep the plant looking tidy. And remember, the pollens of the plant can cause allergies. Yes, the plant is toxic, so keep it out of reach of pets and kids. The peace lily can be propagated by dividing the clumps. Choose a crown or baby plant with 2 or 3 leaves and some roots to propagate successfully. The peace lily is one of those houseplants that can handle different levels of light. It will tolerate low light, and this is an area of more than a meter up to 3 meters away from a window. The wide leaves of some varieties gather dust easily, so it's best to wipe them down regularly so they get as much light as possible, especially in a low light area of the house. It does best in bright, indirect to medium light. This is about 1 to 2 meters away from a bright window. This is also the best light to encourage flowering. The variegated peace lily also needs more light than the non-variegated varieties to maintain the stunning patterns and colors on their leaves. Be careful not to expose the plant to harsh, direct sunlight, as it can burn the leaves and dry out the flowers. This plant needs a moderate amount of water. A regular watering schedule is the goal. Feel for the soil and water when the top 2 inches of the soil feels dry. It may mean roughly once a week in the summer months and less in autumn and winter. In dry areas like Adelaide, it may need watering twice a week in the summer. The plant may have dramatically drooping leaves if it is thirsty, especially varieties with wide leaves. A good soak will quench the thirst and the leaves will be perky again. Use fertilizer labeled for indoor or house plants. Feed during the warm growing season. Liquid fertilizer can also be sprayed onto the leaves and stems. The peace lily prefers a well-draining soil. It is easy to please. A simple mix of premium potting soil and some perlite is pretty effective. The plant thrives in a warm environment. It will tolerate temperature as low as 15 degrees Celsius or 60 degrees Fahrenheit, but it will not survive freezing temperatures. A good range to maintain is between 65 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 to 26 degrees Celsius. Avoid drastic changes in temperature, as the plant will suffer and have delayed growth. The peace lily needs medium amount of humidity. Position the plant away from heaters or central heating vents, as this can reduce humidity around the plant. Watch out for aphids, mealybugs, spider mites, fungus gnats, and scale insects. Check the cash pods and undersides of the leaves for these pesky pests. Common signs of pest activity include dark patches of mold, cotton wool-like appearance on stems and leaves, slimy and sticky residue, and yellow leaves. Trim any dead or dying leaves to keep pests away and give energy back to the plant to grow new leaves. A regular spray of something like neem oil will help keep pests at bay. Keep an eye out for root rot. Things to look out for if you suspect root rot are mushy, wrinkled leaves, black or brown markings, or spots at the base of the plant, and dark, rotten roots. Healthy roots are usually white or light brown and look plump. The peace lily is a plant that is associated with so many positive meanings, from hope and peace to innocence and purity. This beautiful plant can only bring positivity into your environment. Thanks for watching. I hope this guide is helpful. Let me know what you think of this new video in the comment section, and I wish you much success with your plant care. See you in the next video.